Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we're going to be reviewing episode 5 of Quatermass and the Pit, the original 60s version. Now, I've been slowly working my way through this. I did reactions to the first 3 episodes and a review for episode 4, as the reactions are just hard to edit together, honestly. Part 5 took me a minute to get through. I actually had to watch it twice, because I watched it the first time and I just wasn't up for doing a review. I think it's right around when I got sick last time, possibly. Either that or I just wasn't mentally in the mood to do reviews. So I ended up watching it again so it would be fresh on my mind. And I do like episode 5. It has some really key segments in it, like when they find the guy that was affected by what was going on at the end of part 4. They find him in the church and they're talking to him, and Quatermass gets him thinking about what happened, and the guy starts remembering the vision he saw, that terror on his face, that, oh my God, I see, and the way they did the effect with kind of the light flashing off on his face, making it look like maybe flames from the fire. And the actor playing him is doing such a good job of just looking absolutely terrified. Not scared, not afraid, terrified. He looked like he was about to die of fright. The actor's doing such a good job there of painting a picture. And Quatermass trying to get information from him, asking him what color the sky was, and then being able to deduce that he was seeing a memory, kind of a memory that humans carry deep within them of the aliens when they lived on Mars millions of years ago. That was a really cool scene. I like that they got to use the machine they talked about before, the one that can see like mental images that it talked about in like episode 2 or so. I like that came back into play here, that Quatermass set himself up to where he could try to pick up images on the TV, but it wouldn't work for him. That was interesting, but it would work with the girl, kind of the main girl in it. That scene with them when the priest is trying to fight the guy who had the conniption fit at the end of part 4 from having another conniption fit, and Quatermass and the professor with the glasses are trying to make sure the girl's all right while they're recording this. That was a pretty cool scene as well. The incidental music has been really good in this so far. I have noticed that one piece kind of does get used a lot. It's a really good piece, though. I mean, it's really eerie and atmospheric and creepy. It's a really good tune. I like the reporter in this, too. It's so weird seeing a reporter that he walks in, he's taking pictures, and everybody's just like, eh. It's so weird. That's the most unbelievable part of this story for me. It's not the alien stuff. It's the fact the reporter is just, and everybody's just like, yeah, cool, man. It's interesting that even at the end, when they're showing the proof, the video to kind of the higher ups and the one military guy who's kind of a prick, even when they're showing him that, they're like, oh, no. The one guy's like, I'm pretty sure this is just, this girl's imagination. She's overwrought. She's seeing things. That's all this is. We're going to go with the more common explanation. It's a German thing. La, la, la. Keeping in mind, this came out like only a little over a decade, I think. 1957, a little over a decade after World War II. So that still would have been fresh in their mind. Now, I get the one politician, the guy with the glasses, who's kind of in charge, the head politician, let's call him, because it is kind of a wild story, and the last thing you want to do is go public with that and then find out you're wrong, because that would be like your political career would be over. So I get him not wanting to really pursue such an outlandish idea. I mean, I get it. He's still kind of a prick about it, but I get it. And the military guy seems like he doesn't believe anything that's just not right in front of him. If it's something that doesn't have a rational explanation, you're never going to get him to believe it. He's very narrow-minded. I do like at the end when he's talking to the reporters, and the one guy is like, he asks him, the one reporter that's been helping him ask him a question, the guy kind of mocks him, and then Quatermass shows up. It's like, well, you tell me, are you an idiot or just a coward? I asked a question, go ahead and answer it. And of course, the lieutenant, or whatever, the military, the major, whatever, gets kind of all uptight about it. And then we have that bit where something else happens at the ship, and the 2 guys who are working in it, getting set up for like a TV broadcast, it looked like one of them gets hurt, and then the other one looks like gets killed. Quatermass, of course, is anything else in there? Anyone else in there? They're like, no. And then that bit at the end where it looks like there's something on the wall pulsating. It's really good. There's a lot going on in this episode. It did keep moving. It kept moving at a pretty brisk pace. It's interesting that there's only one episode left, because I believe this is 6 parts. So it seems like it's got a lot to wrap up in just one episode. Although I'm not sure how long the episode is, because most of these episodes have been like 35. I know this episode 5 was 35 minutes. So they've all been longer than like a standard half hour. Maybe the last episode's a little longer. But yeah, I liked it. Frustrated, it kind of got me it took me so long to get this done. Like I said, I ended up having to watch it twice. But the guy playing Quatermass is really good. I mean, all of the actors are doing fine in their parts. I have no quibbles with anybody's performance. But the guy playing Quatermass is really, really solid. The guy playing the kind of other professor with glasses, I like him too. And then the main woman there with him, it's kind of the guy with glasses assistant. I like her a lot. So yeah, I'm enjoying this story so far. I'm looking forward to seeing how it concludes. So Quatermass and the Pit, Part 5 of the original 1957 version. What do you think of it? Comment down below and let me know. I want to give a shout out to Michael Andrews. Let me see if I can find. Here it is. To Michael Andrews, he sent me this. I haven't seen Michael in a minute. I hope he's still watching. I'm sorry if it's taking so long, Michael. I know one time he had commented on something, and when I went to read it, it was gone. I think the YouTube algorithm had eaten it. I promise it wasn't me. It's very rare for me to remove a comment, but the YouTube algorithm is really weird. Like, I see other videos where people say all sorts of stuff to each other, and it seems fine, but, you know, then I see, you know, like a comment that's the most innocent thing in the world, and the YouTube algorithm's like, no. But I am making my way through it, Michael. I appreciate you bearing with me, and I appreciate you sending it. It has been a fun watch. I'm looking forward to getting the final one done. I might do a reaction to the final one. We'll see how that goes. I do have a P.O. box if there's anything you would like to send me to look at and review, Doctor Who related or otherwise. I do need to start on Blake 7 sometime soon. Flyattractor sent me that. I also have a Patreon if you would like to support me on that. There's a link to that down in the description below. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane, Colin Coney, and Finn Perkins. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. And most importantly, thank you for watching.